Error not. Can you hear me? Okay. So where we stopped in the last session, we discussed in the last
Class.
session about class and object, right? In JavaScript.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me some predefined classes in JavaScript. Okay, how we can know this is like a class, this is like a object, how we can come to know? This is like a class and this is like an object, how we can come to know?
By uppercase and lower cases of the element.
Uppercase and lowercase, huh? Okay. Any other? Yeah. First, how many ways we can create a class? How
Two
many
ways.
ways we can create a
2
class?
ways.
2 ways. Okay. One is like using.
Class keyword.
Function keyword, class keyword.
Okay. One is like by using class keyword, and another one is like by using function keyword, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if it is like a function keyword, the function also syntactically looks like same only, right? Yes or no? Okay, one is like using class keyword, another one is like using function keyword. So if it is like a function keyword, see, if I write like this, the fn is what? What is fn?
Function name.
Function.
See, now you can say fn is a function only. How we can say my fn is like starts with lowercase, but based on the usage you have to tell. If I use like this, then the time my fn is what?
Function.
Fn is a function. Okay, fn is a function. Now, if I write like this, new fn, then the time my fn is what?
Class.
Class.
My fn is a class. But whenever you created a class, don't use like lowercase letters. Use starts with uppercase or not. Yes or no? If it is like a class. Okay. Tell me some predefined classes. What you know? Predefined classes. What you know? Last time I asked you to find some predefined classes, right? Okay, if you don't know, no problem. Tell me all predefined variables and methods I want to see. Which one is like a root object? Okay, super object in JavaScript.
Window.
Window. Okay, so all the predefined members which are inside window only. Okay, now if you see this window, see how it looks like. See, this is my window. All the members are available here. Now see which member is like starts with capital letter. Can you find that kind of members? Starts with capital letter. You define somewhere. You define somewhere. These all are like members. Starts with capital letter. Okay. If you find something starts with capital letter, those all come under what? Classes or not? Yes or no? Those all come under. These all are like what? Classes only, right? Which type of classes? Which type of classes? Functional
Function.
classes or
Functional
classification
classes.
classes? Functional
Function.
classes. For example, if you take XML HTTP request, okay, we are going to use that one in future. XML HTTP request. If I open this one, see, it is like XML HTTP request is like a function, but start with capital letter so that my XML HTTP request is which type? My XML
Class.
HTTP request is which type? It's like a class type or not? Yes or no? It's like a class type. Yes or no? Okay. So tell me, in your hand, one variable is there. What you can do with that variable? In your hand, one variable is there. What you can do?
Use.
Variable always hold the data, right? So you can use that data, use that value somewhere. In your hand, one function is there. What you can do?
Call. Call
Call
it.
it. In your hand, one class is there. What you can do?
Create object.
You access the members. How we can access the members? By creating an object, we can access the members or not. Yes or no? Okay. So what is class? Okay, let me ask some questions now. Okay. So first question, in JavaScript, how many ways can create a class in JavaScript? Come on, what's your answer? Two ways. One is
Two
like
ways.
using class keyword,
Functional
another one
keywords.
is like using functional keyword or not. Next, what is class? What is class?
It
Collection
is
of
a collection
variables.
of variables and
Collection of
methods.
variables and methods or not. Okay. So in the class, how many variables you can write? Any number. In the class, how many methods you can write?
Any
Any number. Okay. Class. Okay. Variables you can write any number. Methods also you can write any number or not. Yes or no? What is an object? What is an object? Come on. What is an object? Hmm? What is an object? Come on. It is like a physical representation of your class, right? Yes or no? It is representation of your class, but it is physically. Okay. If it is like physically available, then that time you can access the members of a class or not. Yes or no? Okay. It is like a blueprint. Whatever the class members are there, you can access by using an object. Okay. Object is always like physically that is available. Okay. Physically that is available. Once it is available physically, you can access the members of a class or not. Yes or no? Okay. The class members we can represent using an object. Next. How to create an object. Create an object in JavaScript. How to create an object with a class. The
Object
class. Hmm? How to create
object
an object?
By
object
using
Object
new
equals to
new
new operator, right? By using new operator, we can create
uh,
an object or not. Yes or no? Once object is available, how we can access the members of a class using an object? How can we access the members of a class using an object? Using an object. By using dot notation or by using
dot
what?
notation.
By using dot notation. Another way also there, I will tell. Up there, okay? Everyone?
yes sir.
Okay. Tell me some defined classes in JavaScript. Okay. How you can differentiate whether 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 it's a class or a function. Class or a function. Okay. Based on the uses. How to create a functional class in JavaScript. Okay, how to create a functional class. Otherwise, create a functional class with two variables and two methods. Okay, na? Two methods. Next, same question. Create a class keyword class. Class keyword class with two variables and two methods. Two variables and two methods. Understood? Create a class keyword class with two variables and two methods. You know these answers, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? These all questions answers, you know, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Shall we move to the next one? So let's go. Now you can keep that one like that only. We can add some more. Now I have one small requirement, just you can answer this one. Okay, function sum. By seeing this one, what you can understand, function sum is which type? It's a class type.
Functional
Okay?
class. Yes.
This dot n1 equals to, okay, 10. This dot n1 equals to 10. So if you write like this, what it means? If I write like this, what it means? It's a variable inside which class? Sum class or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now, if I create an object to my sum class, if I create an object to my sum class, I want to call one method. Which method, you know? What is my method name? My method name is add. In this one, I want console.log of this dot n1 plus this dot n2. Okay, if I call obj.add, what is the output? What is the output?
Not a number.
What is the output? If I write
Not a number.
this, what is the output? Not a number. Can you explain me why not a number? Can you explain me why not a number? Yeah, your answer is correct. Not a number, only the answer. Why not a number?
In the function we are calling two variables n1 and n2, but in the function definition only one n1 only present, n2 is not defined.
So this value is what? 10.
10.
And this value is what?
No.
This value is what? Undefined. Okay, what is undefined? Why this is undefined? Okay, so this particular syntax, if you observe, this is a kind of object syntax. Okay, object. So just hold this one for 20 minutes. We can go to the object now. Tell me, in JavaScript, do we have the type for the variables? In JavaScript, do we have the type for the variables?
No.
No, right? Okay. So I want to create a variable with some value 100. How we can create a variable?
Amount equal to 100.
100. If you want to create a variable with the name Sachin, so how we can create
Names.
Name equal to
name
Sachin.
Sachin? Now, the data type also you can mention. Okay, what kind of data types are there in JavaScript? Var, let to constant. We are going to tell terminology wise, these are the data types, but one thing you have to understand, what you know, these are not represents or not tell something about the type of your variable value. Okay, is my var tells the variable value type? No. Is this var tells the variable type value? Na? No,
No.
right? But in Java, if you write like this, if you write like this, see, here the data type tells the variable value type or not. But in JavaScript, the data type, whatever you written var let constant, those not tell something about the variable value type or not. Yes or no? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in that case, if you not tell variable value type, what it is going to tell? It's tell something about the behavior. Okay, where, okay, can I write one statement? Tell me what is the statement? Where let constant. Okay, what is that? Where let constant, not tell. It's not tell something about the variable value type. Then what it is going to tell? It tells about something about the behavior of a variable. What is that behavior? We'll see that. It tells something about the behavior of the variable. It's not tell something about the variable value type. Understood, everyone? Got the point? Where let constant or data types only. Where let constant or like data types only. Those not tell something about the variable value type. It tells something about what? Behavior of the variable. What is that behavior? We'll see that one. This particular one, we'll see. Okay, this statement correct or not? Tell me. Variable where let constant not tell something about the variable value type. Okay, it tells something about the behavior of the variable. Okay, yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, now come here. I want to tell something about one student. He promoted to the next grade or next class or not. I want to tell. So how we can tell where he is? Okay, he promoted. True or false? You can write like this. Yes or no? Is he promoted? The next one. The next one. I want to tell something about three students. How we can tell? Where my students equals to S1, S2, and S3. This is which type? Okay, this is number type, this is string type, this is like a boolean type, this one is like a array type, but in Python you can say like a list. Okay, behavior looks like same, but the terminology is going to change. Okay, it's like a array type. Okay, next where, okay, I want to tell something about one player Sachin. Player Sachin. Okay, I want to tell something about one player. If I write like my name is like Sachin, okay, my role, okay, my runs equals to 20,000, my location equals to Mumbai. Okay, this is which type? This is which type? This is an object type. Object type. See, if you want to hold a number, simply you can hold it. If you want to hold a string, you can hold it. Okay, if you want to hold a variable, okay, and that means boolean value, you can hold it. If you want to represent multiple values in a single variable, then you can go like an array. When you can go with the object, tell me. Come on. If you want to tell something about one particle, for example, if you want to tell something about you, okay, my name is something, my roll number something, okay, like this you can tell. If you want to tell something about one car, okay, front wheels, back wheels, like this you can tell or not? Yes or no? It is a object representation. It is which representation? Object representation. Understood? Okay, the next one, where get name. This is which type? Tell me. Come on. Based on the variable holding value, you decide the type. Amount hold 100. So amount type is a integer. Name hold Sachin. Name type is a Sachin. Is he promoted? Type is like true. Type is like what? True. Okay, here students. Type is like what? Array. Type is like array. Here players, the type is what? Here the players, okay, player, only one player. If you want to tell something about one particle, then you can go with what? Then you can go with what? Object or not. This is an object. Okay, now if you want to handle some functionality, then you can go with the functions. Understood? Now I want to tell something about this particular variable value. Okay, it's which type? Object type. It's a JSON, you can say. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation Format. JavaScript Object Notation Format. Object literal notation, you can say. So if you want to create one object, how we can create an object? Where player is equals to like this. Okay, the curly brace, if you write like this, it is like an object without any data in JavaScript. It is like an object. Understood? So at this moment, do we have any data? There or not there? At this moment, do we have any data? No data. No data. Now I want to add some data, means insert. Once you inserted, after some time I want to change it, then update. Now I don't want some data I don't want, delete. Finally, which data is there, I want to take it, retry. So I want to perform these 4 operations. Okay, insert the data, next update the data, next delete the data, next get the data. So shall we go with the insert the data? Okay, now here data there or not there? Data there or not there? First
No.
time not there. So it is like empty object or not? If data is there, if data is there like this data terminology wise we can say like what, properties. The data inside the object, terminology wise what we can say? The data inside the object terminology wise?
Property.
Properties. Properties. Now my question is, how many properties are there in the player? Here how many properties are there? 0. Property is nothing but what, property is nothing but key value. Okay, CSS property is there na? CSS property, color red, color is key, red is what, value. So property is nothing but it's a key value pair or not. Tell me, how many key value pairs are there? How many key value pairs are there?
0.
0 at this moment. No. If you want to insert the data, okay, what inputs are required? Key and value, both are required or not? So if you have a key and value, how many ways we can insert the data? We can insert the data 2 ways. One is like using dot notation, another one is like using square bracket notation. So using dot notation, how we can, first, in which variable you want to insert the data? In which variable you want to insert the data? In which object you want me to insert the data? Player. Which data you want me to insert? Name Sachin. Okay, if you want to insert the data, how many inputs are required? Key and value. So I want to insert my name and Sachin. My name is a key and my value is like a Sachin. So how we can insert it? In the player, I want to insert the data using dot notation or square bracket notation? Using dot or square bracket? Dot. So player dot name equals to Sachin. That's it. Understood? Come on. So you can come here and say, first, I want to create one object. How many properties are there? No properties, nothing. No properties, nothing. I want to insert the data. How many ways we can insert the data?
2 ways.
2 ways. One is like using dot notation. Another one is like using
Square.
square bracket notation. The data inside the object we can say like what? Properties. Property is nothing but what? Key value pair. So I want to insert one key value pair using dot notation. So how we can? Player dot name equals to Sachin. Now how many properties are there?
One property.
One property is there. Can I insert one more property? Player dot runs equals to 20,000. How many properties are there?
Two properties.
Two properties are there. By seeing this one, tell me property to property, how we can differentiate?
Comma.
by comma.
Comma. In the property key value pair is there. Key to value, how we can differentiate?
colon.
By using
Colon.
colon. By using colon or not. Overall, two properties are there. Done. Okay. Now, player dot full name equals to Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Okay. Now see, it gives me what? It gives me what? An error. Why error? What is the difference between previous properties and this property? What is the difference? Come on, what is the difference?
Space between full and name.
Yeah, space in the key or not? Space in the key. Yes or no? If you have a space in the key, dot notation will work or not work?
Not work.
Not work, right? Not work. Okay. Now, if you have any spaces, then the time, don't go with the dot notation, go with what? Go with what? Square bracket
Square
notation.
bracket notation.
Now, see my player. Yes, added or not? Now, player of 100, okay, is equals to 100. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid.
It's like 100% valid. Okay, now you can conclude one statement. By using dot notation, we can insert the properties when if the key is not having the space. But using square bracket notation, we can insert the properties whether the key is having the space or not having the space or not. Yes or no? So this is the way we can insert the data in the, come on, we can insert the data in the object. Okay. Now how many properties are there? Total
Or
Four
four
properties.
properties are there. Four properties are there. Okay, now I want to update. Some of the properties are not required. Just I want to update those properties. Here, my 100, not 199. So I want to insert the update.
update.
Update, right? So can we update that? How we can update? Don't think more. Same insert syntax only you can use for update. Same insert syntax. So how we can insert hundreds with 99? How we can insert player dot
Player
100
dot
equals to
1
99.
equal to 99.
Now see, it is working or not, updated or not. Yes or no? It is updated or not. Come on.
Yes, sir.
It is updated or not. Okay, now tell me one statement. Now tell me one statement. My player dot 50 is equals to 50. Now inserted, updated. Inserted, updated.
Insert.
Inserted.
Inserted. Now see, insert and update, the syntax is same. If key already there, my operation is what? Insert, update.
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 Update. If key not there, my operation is what? Insert, update.
Insert.
Insert or not. That's it. Insert and update syntax is same. If the key already there, my operation is like update. Key not there, my operation is like insert. So can I add duplicate keys in the object? Duplicate keys, can I write it? No, right? If I write the duplicate keys, then what happened? Previous one is override by the new one or not? Yes or no? Agreed? Previous one is override by the new one or not? Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay, so insert and update is okay. So I want to update full name. Come on, I want to update full name. My player dot full name. Full name equals to something like this. Will it work or not work?
Not work.
Not work. Why?
Not works. Dot
If the
notation.
key
Space is there.
already okay, if the key already existed, update only. But the key is having the space, then the time you should go with what? Square bracket
Square
notation or
bracket
not.
notation.
Now, if it is like square bracket notation, it looks like this. Okay, na? Insert and update. Any questions? The next one, delete or retrieve first. Retrieve the data. How we can retrieve? Same square bracket notation and dot notation only. If you write like this, you are doing what? You assign the value or not. If you not assign the value, you are retrieving the value or not. That's it. Now player dot full name is equals to something like this. Here you are assigning, you are inserting the new value. If you not insert, this is which operation?
Retrieve.
Retrieving operation or not?
Retrieve.
Retrieving operation. So we can retrieve the data from the object two ways. One is like dot notation, another one is what?
Square bracket notation.
Square bracket notation or not. One is like dot notation, another one is like square bracket notation. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay then. I have one more question. Just answer it. Where n equals to allocation. Where n equals to location. Okay na? Where o equals to this one, o dot n is equals to Mumbai. Now tell me, o has which key? O has which key?
N.
But n value is like location, na? But the n value is like location, right? Tell me, n value is like location, right? The key is like n na location. Come on, key is like n or location? Key is like n or location? Now can we check it? Can we check it? See, my key is like n. My key is like n. But I want not n. I want location. Then how? I want a location. Then how?
O dot N.
That one only I did, right? O dot n. O dot n. O dot.
Assign it.
Uh,
Don't assign the value.
O dot n is Mumbai, but I want the key is like location. Key, not n. Location Mumbai. Understood?
Assign inside the object.
This one should be as a key. Okay, see, if the key is like dynamic, see, my location is not direct value, it is assigned to one variable. So n refers to location or not. So my location is like dynamic. If my key is a dynamic, don't go with what? Dot notation. If my key is dynamic, go with what? Square bracket notation. Now see, my location is what? Mumbai or not? Anyway, this is not required for us. If my key is like a dynamic, you want me to go with the dot notation or square bracket notation? You want me to go with the dot notation or square bracket notation? Square bracket notation,
Bracket
not
notation.
dot notation. Okay. If my key is like a dynamic, always better to go with the square bracket notation. Understood? Square bracket notation when you can go. One is like you should have to go with the square bracket notation if the key having the spaces. Another one is like my keys are like dynamic. Then the time you have to go with what?
Square by
Square bracket rotation.
Or not. Okay, na? Okay then. So in the player, how many properties are there?
5.
5. How you tell? How you answered? You counted like name 1, 2, like that. For example, 100, 99, okay, 87. You want me to count like that? You want me to count like that? No. Okay, then how we can find this particular object has how many properties? This particular object has how many properties? Can anyone? Come on. Okay, no problem. Now here I want to tell one more point. See, whenever you create a variable, okay, with number, integer value, with string value, with boolean value, with array value, with object value, with function value, okay. So internally what happened, this one, what is the type of this player? What is the type of this player? What is the type of this player? What is the type of this one? What is the type of this one? Come on.
Function.
What is the type of this one? Okay, no problem. Just answer it. What is this one?
Function.
Functional class.
Functional class.
Functional class.
See, whenever you create a variable with some object like this, internally what you know? Internally, it is an object of which class? Object class. Okay, whenever you create a variable like this, what is the variable value? What is the variable value?
10.
10. Type of n, okay, is what? Type
Number.
of n is what?
Number.
Okay, now type of number is what?
Function.
Okay, it is which kind of function?
Functional
What?
class.
Functional class.
Functional class. Okay, it is a functional class. Now, my n is an object of which class? Number class. Number class. If we create an object, how we can create an object in general? In general, like this only or not? Yes or no? Okay, now can I write like this? Type of, right? Type of O is what? Type of O is what? Is an object of which class? Is an
Number.
object of which class? It's like a number class or not? Now here also my type of n internally it is also an object of which class? Okay, number class only. Number class only. Okay, so if you create one variable in JavaScript, it is nothing but okay, that variable reference is an object of the corresponding class. So my var n equals to 10. My n is an object of which class?
Number class.
Number class. Number class. Var n equals to Sachin. Okay. My n is an object of which class?
String class.
String class. Okay. Now var n equals to true. Okay. My n is an object of which class?
Boolean.
Boolean class. Where n equals to, okay, this, my n is an object of which class?
Object class.
Okay, it is okay showing like an object, but internally it is like an array class. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, type okay, where n equals to like this. It is an object of which class? Object class.
Object
Where n
class.
equals to a function like this. Okay, type of n. It is an object of which class?
Functional. Function.
Function class. Those classes there are not there. Can we check it? First class is what? Which class?
Number.
Functional
Number.
class.
Number functional class. Next class is what?
String functional
There are
class.
not there. Next.
Boolean.
There are not
Boolean.
there. Next.
Functional
Object.
class.
Array.
Array.
There are not there. Next.
Object.
Next.
Functional class. Function.
Also
Functional
one
class.
kind of functional class only or not. So for every type we have a corresponding classes we have or not. For every variable okay reference we have a corresponding class is there. Here my variable is like acting like an object to that particular class or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come here. Now come here. Okay, this point is okay, right? In JavaScript, for every variable reference, we have a corresponding class. Okay, that reference is acting like what? It is an object of that particular class or not? It is an object of that particular class. So here my object where O equals to, if I write like n110 something like this, my O is what? An object of object class. Okay na? So how many members, how many properties are there? How many properties are there in that particular class? Okay, particular what? Object. How many properties are there? One. Programmatically, I want to know. Okay, we'll discuss that one. Up to here, okay. How to insert, update, delete, and retry. Delete not done, right? Can we delete it? How we can delete? Very simple. We have a predefined keyword is there. What is that keyword? Delete. Which property you want me to delete? Yeah, no. Now deleted or not? Which property you want me to delete? Okay. Will it work or not work? Wherever the dot notation is there, you should not use the keys like a, come on, having space. If you having the space, you should go with what? Square bracket notation or not? Yes or no? So the properties like deleted or not? All the properties can I delete at a time? Delete? Is it like deleted or not deleted? Not deleted. Okay, delete only delete one particular property. Okay, na? Yes or no? Okay. So let me ask some questions. When we can go for JSON, if you want to represent some data about one particle, okay, that particle may be a student, maybe a player, maybe a bus or vehicle, whatever it is. Okay, when you can go with JSON. Next, how many ways can insert the data in the JSON object? How many ways?
2 ways.
2 ways.
Two
Dot
ways.
notation, square bracket notation.
Square bracket notation.
In which case should go with the square bracket notation? Which case?
Any key is having
With the key
spaces.
having the spaces. Next, if my keys are dynamic.
Dynamic.
If my keys are dynamic. Yes or no? If I create an object like this, O is an object of which class?
Number.
O is an object of which class?
Number.
Object class. This is an
Object.
object, right? Yes or no? Where O equals to 10, that is an object of 10 class. Okay, number class, I mean. Yes or no? Okay. The variable, okay, where A equals to 10. A is an object of which class?
Number class.
Number class. Okay, now like that we have, okay, string classes are there. Next, array class is there. Next,
Boolean classes.
okay, Boolean class is there. Next, function is there or not?
Sure.
Yes or no? So every variable is an object of one class or not? Yes or no? You created one variable means it is an object of one class or not? If you assign some value. Yes or no? How to retrieve the data from JSON using dot notation, using what? Using dot notation and using
Square bracket.
Bracket.
square bracket notation or not? Okay, why we go for delete keyword? Delete keyword.
If you want to delete some data.
Delete the
If you want to
property.
remove one property from the
Yes, or no.
particular object, you can go with the delete or not. Yes or no? Can we delete all the properties at a time?
No.
One time? Using delete
Not possible.
keyword? No. How to get the properties count? Properties count. How to get the properties count? How many properties are there? How we can? Where O equals to n1 10. Okay. Now O dot n2. What is the value? Value is. What is the value of O dot n2? N2 not there. What is the value? Undefined. Undefined. Okay, that means one property is not there in the object. If you try to retrieve that property, the value is like what? Undefined or not. Okay, now can we insert duplicate keys in object? Insert or not?
No.
No. Okay. If you write also, okay, it is not yellow. It's not throwing any error. The latest one only it's going to take or not. The latest one only it's going to take. Understood, everyone? Okay, any questions?
Hello, sir. If you want to delete all the key value pair, then what we can do?
Yeah, say again.
If you want to delete the all data from one time, then what we can do?
Yeah, then that time we have to iterate this particular one. That is one option. If you want to delete all the properties, just reassign it. This is the player, no? Yes or no? My player, just you can reassign. Then the time it's like deleted everything or not.
Okay, got it.
Okay, okay then. Let's come back to our this discussion. Yeah. Now, what is the answer? Now tell me, if you see this code, okay, what do you think about my this? This is what? Dot notation now onwards, wherever you see dot notation, dot or square bracket, if you see, the prefix should which type? Come on, just now only we discussed it, right? If you come here, if you see dot something like this, okay, if you see the dot, okay, let me show you in the browser. If you see my player dot name equals to Sachin, okay, if you see the dot, the prefix should which type? Prefix means, okay, before, okay, this value, okay, before the dot, this is which type? Oh, okay, object type, right? Yes or no? Object type or not? Okay, if you write something like this, okay, now tell me, the square bracket notation, okay, bind with what? Player is which type?
Object.
Object type or not? So the same theory you can apply here. If you see anywhere the dot, the prefix should be which type? Object. My this is what? An object of which class?
Object.
Of which
Some
class? Now
class.
you can elaborate more. Which class? Some class or
Some
not?
class.
Okay. How we can insert the data in the object? Using dot notation or using square bracket notation also. Square bracket notation also. The syntax also will work. No problem at all. No. In the object, how many properties are there? N1 is there, add is there. But N2 there or not there?
It is not there.
Not there.
Not there.
If one object has not having one property, what is my default value? Undefined or not?
Undefined.
Value is like undefined. So, okay, 10 plus undefined is what?
Undefined.
Okay, not a number. 10 plus undefined is not a number. Ten plus undefined is not a number. Got my point? So the final answer is like not a number. Okay, so if you don't know, okay, the calculation 10 plus undefined, there is a small, okay, program you can write it. Okay, not program, statements you can write. 10 plus 10, everyone knows this one.
20.
Okay, 10 plus 20, concatenation. 10, 20. Okay, undefined plus undefined. Undefined plus undefined.
Not a number.
Not a number. Undefined plus 10.
A
Now
number.
this is
Not a
your
number.
answer, right? Not a number or not. Okay. Okay. Null plus 10. Null plus 10. Null is like 0. The value is like 0. Okay.
10.
True plus 10. True is
11.
like 1. 1. True plus false. True G. Okay, 1.
1.
False is like what? 0. 0. Null plus undefined. Undefined plus
Not a
anything is like not a number, but except string plus anything is like a concatenation. Okay, null plus null. Okay,
0.
null plus true. Okay, you know that. Okay, false is like a 0. Got my point? Agreed?
Here the default value of Boolean is 1.
True is 1, false is like true is like
Okay.
1. Okay, true plus 10.
Okay.
Okay, it's like 1. Okay, true is like 1. Okay, if you put like false plus 10. Okay, again true plus SS. Then the time concatenation.
Yes.
Concat.
Concatenation. Okay. Okay, then I can stop here for now. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. I have some other work. Okay. Up to you, okay, right, everyone? I'm going to post these questions. Just try to write the answers. Okay. So once our JavaScript completed, okay, December 26th onwards, we are going to start like a Marin stack. You people can join that batch morning 7:30. Okay. Okay, we are going to complete the JavaScript here. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Marin stack will start from 26th. Okay, 7:30 a.m. That is not weekends, weekdays only. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay then. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.